businesses?
Well, we're hearing lots of cases of businesses of individuals having staff isolate, which is causing quite significant staff shortages across most sectors of the economy. That's impacting business activity on a day-to-day basis. And that's unfortunately only going to get worse with cases likely to rise over the next couple of weeks and months.
And there's been some criticism too about mixed messages when it comes to mask wearing. How are businesses reacting to that?
Well, businesses want to do all they can to protect their staff and protect their customers. But of course, business leaders aren't health experts. So what businesses really need is greater clarity and guidance for government on what they should and shouldn't be doing to make sure that businesses have the confidence to open fully as we move into the next couple of weeks and months.
And you talk about guidance. There's certainly been uncertainty around shifting restrictions and timelines. So how damaging has that been to business?
Well, the stop-start approach that we've seen over the past year or so has impacted business confidence, has impacted business activities and cash flow as well, which has hurt businesses quite significantly, particularly at the smaller end. Now, businesses at the moment are really confident of the future. The vaccine rollout has supported business confidence in particular, but there is concern about what may happen as cases start to rise, and also the implementation of some of the new guidance around opening fully over the next couple of weeks. So it'd be interesting to see how that plays out, but that's certainly a concern for businesses.
There is obviously a balancing act to be done, though, between managing the needs of the economy and protecting public health.
That's, of course, a critical balance. And for businesses in particular, what they tell me is that their priority is to keep their staff and customers safe. And this also applies to the wider economy as well, because if consumers are reluctant to interact and spend because they're concerned about rising cases or the lack of protection in place, that could have an impact on the wider economy as well.
So we're starting to see things getting back to a kind of normal. What's your forecast? When do you think we will see the economy return to perhaps pre-pandemic levels?
Well, at the moment, the UK economy is in a bit of a sweet spot because we are seeing the boost from the economy reopening, so release of pent-up consumer demand, and that's been supported by ongoing government support and a rapid vaccine rollout. However, as we move through the summer months, we do expect the economy to start to slow a little bit as some of that momentum starts to fall away. So we think the UK economy is going to get back to sort of pre-pandemic levels at the back end of this year or potentially into first quarter of next year.
And are there any particular measures that you think business need to get things back on track?
Well, what we are likely to see post 19th of July, while there is a full reopening of the economy, for some sectors that isn't the case. So, for example, the airline sector is one that will still be hit by ongoing restrictions. So the government needs to look at supporting some of these sectors who will still not be able to operate at full capacity. Another area they need to look at as well is a lot of businesses have taken on a lot of debt through this pandemic period. So looking at ways of helping support businesses through that period, because it's not just bank debt that they've taken on, but also tax deferrals as well. So there's a lot of money, there's a lot of businesses holding a lot of debt, which could impact investment and the wider recovery.